Space, the boundary of human achievement, the new frontier.
It's just a cough.
Yeah, right. And the Earth is flat.
In a few moments, you will have an experience which will seem completely real. It can be extremely harmful and result in severe trauma. You have 5 seconds to terminate this tape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah.
Flat Earth expert Mark Sargent thinks the moon landing was a hoax.
Technically, the moon itself is a hoax.
Right, but betting with Sportsbet's new iPhone app?
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, Gravity. Sportsbet's new iPhone app. It's
Hold on.
foolproof.
I know how we're different. Do you believe the Earth is flat?
I know it's flat. I walk on it.
Holy
Do you think the Earth is flat, Snoop? What do you think?
It's a flat world after all.
Smoke weed every day.
Broadcasting straight to you from a large spaceship currently at war with mainstream science. Meanwhile, the peanut gallery is puzzled. You know what? I gotta delete that before I get out of there. There we go. He's puzzled. Why is he puzzled? Every year we get nice pictures of the asteroid shaped like a skull at Halloween, and yet the newest near asteroid is supposed to be a Tesla Roadster. Yet no pictures of this thing to this day, just headlines. Things that'll make you go, and we'll talk about it. Welcome to Strange World, where the truth is often stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Mark Sargent, the creator of Flat Earth Clues, which propose that all of us are living inside a Truman Show enclosed structure, thousands of miles wide. If you can't find it, well, you're just not very good at the internet. But you probably should Google Flat Earth Mark, seriously, just to be sure. Currently, the show is on Tuesday nights at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, and yes, Carolina, if it is not January 28th, 2025, then you are listening to a rerun. Don't forget the show can be found on BitChute and Brighteon, Rockfin, Rumble, and Spotify. YouTube is not the end of Flat Earth. It is just the beginning. Quote of the day goes exactly like these two fun things. The first is, no, we're going straight to Mars. The moon is a distraction. Who said that? One of my favorite people ever, Elon Musk. Yeah, that's just idiotic. The other one is, and this is related. You ready? This was a headline. I drive a Cybertruck and I'm sick of people flipping me off. I wish they understood how helpful this car is for me. Who said that? A clinical psychologist in Arizona. Because she likes to read while she drives. So she activates the self-driving feature in traffic. We'll see how that ends up.
Nice.
My co-hosts, right above me, Patricia Steere, and that's where she should be, above me at all times. And over there in the upper right, that's the always delightful DJ Curious. Yeah. Hi, guys.
What's up, guys?
How are ya? Oh, wait, Patricia, is your mic working? Oh. She's working on this? What? What?
She miming?
Is she miming? Oh.
Okay. I'm doing okay. I had to do it last minute right before the show.
I know, and I'm sorry. Hey, at least everything else is working. And by the way,
Under the wire, I made it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And you did a great job. Everything's working great. There's no echo. The chat isn't saying anything weird.
I think there's an echo. There is an echo.
There is?
Yeah, that's why I'm listening in now.
No one is though.
Hang on. Oh, I know why. Because DJ's. I'm sorry. That's my fault, guys. It's totally my fault. It's when DJ talks. It's fixed now. Sorry, I totally fixed it. DJ.
Okay. They say it's DJ and I.
Yep. In fact, Patricia.
Is it good now?
Yeah, this is why we can't.
Hello.
Hang on. We should have it now. My snow.
Our audience is like, what are they doing before the show? Honestly,
Okay.
guys.
Here's why. No, I want to explain this really fast. So we've been dealing with some camera issues over the last few weeks. I am not an OBS expert by any stretch. So what I did was I blew away DJ's camera entirely and reset it up from scratch. And then Patricia, we brought her in at the last minute after a reboot. I think, Patricia, are you using a Mac? Yeah, yes. DJ's using a Mac. Our special guest is using a Mac. I'm the only one that's using a PC right now. And for whatever
Are you trying to be superior to us?
No. I was a Mac guy for years. I loved Macintosh.
Oh, I didn't.
And Peanut says Macs suck. And he used PC. No, I was a Mac guy for years and years. In fact, the first company I worked for was a Mac house. It was all the machines we used in the office were Macintosh. And then when I got into hardcore gaming, different from Elon Musk hardcore gaming, it was actually for real. I switched over to PC. So anyway, we should be good. Chat room, we good? Okay,
yes.
Good.
They said there's no more
echoing.
echoing.
Sorry, that's totally my fault. That was DJ. He was echoing for the first 10 seconds. Totally good.
Well, I want to first thank Life Matrix for making these cool transparencies of our names that are floating below us that look so nice.
Yeah, that only took months. And honestly, it was a combination of we had transparencies and Peanut gave me some last minute instructions on how to do that in OBS, and I will make sure Patricia's thing's adjusted once we start rolling. But hey, we've got other. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. DJ's looks so good. The pink color looks so good with like the vibes of the lights flashing behind you. So
really,
80s.
The pink looks good with DJ. No, that can't be right.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
And mine's purple, color of royalty, so you know.
It looks beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, Life Matrix.
Okay. Let's get the obligatory stuff out of the way. Remember, the best way to find other Flat Earth members like yourself is to get the Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app. It's cheap, it's easy, and you can use it to convert others into the great and powerful Flat Earth Army. Yeah. Mark is Shrek color. Oh, yeah. Thank you for another Shrek joke. That's wonderful. That's great. I was hoping that was more of a military green, but yeah, it is more of a Shreky green. Then that's whatever. I don't care.
It's nice, though.
Thank you. It's so sleepy. And because it's 10 p.m. on the East Coast, it's time to say goodnight to one of our listeners, Paige. She's just put on her, this is for Patricia, Chattanooga cat's pajamas. Yes, that was an actual cartoon show 50 years ago. And it was called, not to be confused with Chattanooga. Yeah. Chattanooga cat's pajamas. Got a cup of cocoa with exactly 6 tiny marshmallows, and we'll probably listen to the playback in the morning. Good night, Paige.
Good night, Paige.
I don't think they're back from Mexico yet. Oh, they're.
Oh, so it's Mexican hot chocolate. It's not regular cocoa.
There was a cat right there. The cat that.
Yes, that was Flynn, who made the surprise appearance on last week's show by jumping in front of the camera.
It's not often you.
I know people love that. They love cat bombing.
Cat bombing.
Oh, there.
Shout outs to Flat Earthers, Stephen Carpenter of the Deftones. You saw the promo for that. It's going to be bookending the show for a while. Support the Flat Earth cause. Get the coolest hoodies ever. Go to thestrong.family. Won't you? Pick up some merch. The Deftones North American tour starts February 27th. He will be on the show the week before for episode 500, which is going to be also the 10-year anniversary of the Flat Earth Clues. So we're hitting all of them. Special guest, 500th episode, 10-year anniversary. Wow, what a ride it's been. And if I'm gonna try
That'd
to
be awesome.
run the Flat Earth clues without audio, but with subtitles on in the corner, over me probably, while the special guest is on during the entire show. So you'll be able to hear me, but
That sounds
that'll
great.
be kind of fun.
You know, you had me on your show before I was ever on anybody else's show, and when I had only done a few videos on my old channel, Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes, Mark, I don't know what number show in which I was the guest, but I'd like to find out.
Well,
You're like, don't make me look.
no,
this
no,
up
no.
during
I'm not
the
going to
show.
look it up. I'm going to make. I'm not going to name. I'm going to let the archiver look that one up. Bad intent.
I love our...
We've got an archiver that knows everything about every episode, and he will find it. So find Patricia.
And then you were on my show, Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes channel, which no longer exists, but most, but not all of the old videos are on the Patricia Steere channel now. Small as it may be, it's there.
There is one. All the other meetups have been burned through this week. All the ones that we've had, they were all set this last weekend. There's one left that's coming up, which is Saturday, February 8th. That's going to be one of Jesse's from 6 to 9 p.m. at Red Rock Canyon Grill. That's 1820 Legacy Park Drive, Norman, Oklahoma. Location is 20-25 minutes from downtown Oklahoma City. Please RSVP by calling Jesse at 781-857-9175 or email him at 300kmileprius@gmail.com. There you go. And what else? Was there anything else before? Yes, I want to run the clip, the Fast Earth clue. This one was called, Strange World 19. You already have an answer to that? Strange World 19 was when Patricia first showed up. That was fast. Did you do that, Peanut?
Wow.
Peanut did that. Wow. That's incredible. And by the way, thank you for all the people that still think that Peanut is an aspect of my personality. If I could do this, seriously, if I could break off and talk to another person like I do, I would be certifiable, just so you guys know. So he's actually a real guy. He's like the Stig, kind of.
Maybe we're all aspects of your personality.
Yeah, don't weird my mind out. It's a good thing I'm not on drugs right now, because I'd be like, what's happening? It was already bad enough that I had to go to, just so you guys know, the high school that I went to, they reopened the gym. It was damaged from a flood, pipe burst, and so they redid the whole gym brand new, and they were celebrating 43 years of South Whidbey basketball. And so they brought on the only team that ever won district, which was my team. And
I knew it.
What was sobering was they was like celebrating 43 years of South Whidbey basketball, and it's like, oh my God, I was there when the gym was brand new. I was there year one. It's like, oh, that's like a dagger. So they brought us out on onto the court during halftime, and we waved at people, and got on our crutches and left. One of the guys got in a
wheelchairs.
The what? Yeah, that just
Oxygen.
happened a couple days ago.
Was that your reunion?
No. My reunion is happening this summer, late in the year, and they're actually doing a special thing for me. Because it turned out I've done probably the most unusual stuff of people from really most of our classes. I think
That's true. You're probably the most fascinating man on Whidbey Island by far.
Yeah, I don't, me, I don't like to pump up my ego, but when they...
But they better have a red carpet for the leader of Earth.
I mean, the short version was, so they're giving me like extra time.
You better tell them ahead of time.
They're giving me like an extra slot before the reunion just so people come in and ask me questions. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's called Question Mark. And it's...
Hey,
I know. They stole it from you. And the line was, what was it? It was federal criminal, professional video game player, flat earth cult leader. Come and ask Mark questions.
Oh God.
I know.
Why didn't they say
like,
leader
I told you
of
he's a
Earth?
cult leader. I'm like, Mom, relax.
Well,
Oh wow.
are they wrong? Really? Are they wrong? I mean, come on. I've been called that enough times. One of the side effects was that Google search thing that's still working. I'm still in that #1 slot. It's me, leader of Earth, me, Putin, and Doctor Who. How does that happen?
Yeah.
So anyway,
So when the aliens show up, they know who to talk
there you
to.
go.
Right. Not Donald
if
Trump.
they speak English.
Not Donald Trump. And I actually think he's talking better this term. I don't know what it is. I've been listening to some of his speeches.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the pressure is off, or he's got a new speechwriter. But I'm listening to his stuff. It's like, wow, he's actually
Agreed.
comes off as way more coherent.
Same.
Yeah.
And also he lost weight.
Oh, that could have been it too.
I think. He looks better. And his makeup or tan or whatever that is, fake tan, doesn't look as loud. And his hair actually looks a little more normal. So overall, huge improvements.
There you go. Hey, by the way, this is show 497, and it is a call-in show, and we are going to be doing headlines in a little bit. And the phone number to call in, which I haven't read in a while, is 848. Could that be any smaller? 848-222-2480. That's 848-222-2480. There's nothing odd about that number. Get it?
Don't call
Get it?
yet,
Because
though.
there's no odd numbers in it. Okay, it's nerd
Won't
humor.
even know.
I shouldn't probably do it ever. And
man.
our special guest is in the green room. He is waiting for us. And I did talk to him. He was an interesting guy that got a hold of me before the show. In fact, he talked to DJ and I and Lowry and Nico and a few others last week during the after show. And it's like, you know what? I think he's got a few things to say. But before we run him, let's do the 60 seconds that'll change your life. This one's about Stars and Stripes, and it was mostly due to, people were asking me about the inauguration, and the part that ticked me off about the inauguration wasn't anything particular about it in itself, other than Elon was there at all. Oh yeah, by the way, for those of you who didn't catch it, he was there on stage, and the gamers called him out. He was actually logged into his gaming account and playing also while he was on stage, and it's like, okay, so you did pay someone to play your account, freaking loser. So anyway, the inauguration bugged me because I figured I was guessing that maybe, and Peanuts probably say it's even a higher number. I'd say 90% of the people that watch the inauguration probably don't even know half of the stripes, what the stripes represent on the flag, and you really should know them all because they're on the citizenship test. I'm not picking on you guys, but you really should. It's something we should teach people. It's not your fault. We don't teach it in school. We should beat it into kids. It's like you should know the stars and stripes. I mean, not necessarily know all the stars, by heart, but you should know a lot of them. Anyway, that's it. We're gonna show you guys really fast. Ready? Here we go. This button does something. So my Flat Earth friends messaged me saying, Mark, you have any thoughts on the inauguration? Oh, you mean America? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Most people don't even know the basics, and by that I mean the flag. The 50 stars are for the 50 states. We all know that. I'll do those soon. The 50th star wasn't on the flag until 1960, by the way. It also means that Pearl Harbor in 1941 was an attack on a U.S. territory, not a state. The stripes are, of course, the original 13 states. Do you know them? Because it's on the citizenship test. It's easy. You have the News, New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire. Going south, you have North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. I know, right? 3 little ones, Delaware, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. 3 bigger ones, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. And, of course, the capital in Maryland. This is what we looked like a few hundred years ago. Spain ran Florida. England and France were fighting over this place. It was a big deal. And in the end, created the New World. 47 presidents and a number of wars later, here we are, the greatest show on Flat Earth. Do your own research and understand your country's origin story on the Flat Earth. Whatever. I'm done. All right. There you go. So, 60 seconds that'll change your life. And again, 2 little points from that. 1, Georgia always surprises me every time I hear it because, like, really? Georgia, one of the 13 colonies? Yep, absolutely was. Even though it's part of the South, it's also one of the 13. No, go freaking figure. Oh, and also love the fact that Hawaii we use as an excuse for the kickoff to World War II, even though Hawaii was not a state for another 20 years. And I think Peanut was like the first one to mention that to me. It's like, Hawaii wasn't even a state when they attacked it. It was just something we owned, more or less. It's like, wow.
You get so much with this show. You really do. Remember we learned all about money?
I know. Oh, you know what?
Yes. I was thinking of that too when I saw the president's
Before I bring on the special guest, before I bring him on, I know I can see him over there waving at us. No. Yeah, I know he's getting restless. No. Give me a minute.
Control him much longer.
Thank you for bringing that up because if you guys mail me something, if I cover it in a video, you can mail it to me. So I know I said Flat Earth stuff only, but one of the friends to the show sent me another periodical on paper money. So I just wanted to shout that out. Thank you for that. And that is, there's the whole group of people out there that collect U.S. currency, and I am dying to get my hands on a $500 or $1,000 bill. And he promised that if he ever settled this lawsuit he was doing, that he would get me one of those, and that'd be great. One of these days, I just have to cave in and get one. And then I got from Christian Sanchez, friend of the show. Hang on. I got some more Flat Earth shirts. So here we go. It's flat. We checked. That's kind of fun. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll hit the dome. That's kind of fun. Oh, we'll put that back like that. This is an astronaut looking at the flat Earth asteroid from space saying, well, that sucks.
Nice.
I appreciate that. If you guys send me any t-shirts, make sure they're extra large. I prefer black, but whatever. This one has no caption. It is just a Earth surrounded by an ice wall with a sun and the moon inside that are oversized. Could be an asteroid, but whatever. Still kind of cool. And the last one is a rare white shirt, and I am not going to read all of this. It's this thing's talking about, does the atmosphere rotate with the Earth? And it is absolutely, a lot of text there, but kind of fun.
You just got a whole new wardrobe.
I know, but now I can swap out more t-shirts. All right.
I wonder what our guest thinks.
I know. And we're going to bring on our guest. We're going to talk about some stuff. And then while we bring on the guest, I am going to, you won't see me because I'm going to switch over the headlines to be on top of me. You'll still hear me. So the guy that DJ and I ran into last week, interesting character. I don't even know where he's from. All we know is his name. You want to introduce him, DJ?
I mean, he's our mystery guest. I just know that he's got what? Hey, what's up? It's Randy. Everybody.
Hey, Randy.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Hey.
Hi,
How
Randy.
Are you this week?
Hey.
Nice to have another redhead on the show. Are you a natural redhead?
Bronze. I go by bronze.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you combed your hair and everything.
Place. I got third place.
Well, you cleaned up well. Look at you.
Yeah. I just want to make something really clear real quick. I'm just looking into things.
So would you consider yourself a truther, or are you looking into flat Earth? Is that what's going on?
Well, I've been kind of confused because of some of the stuff I've seen from Ireland, and that seems like the moon landing. I saw a Jake Tolan video yesterday, and he proved that the moon landings were definitely cinematic in the studio.
Really? So you're on board with that now?
Only because moon dust falls off of moon dust falls faster than moon boots.
Oh.
I've checked.
Was that what put you over the edge?
Twice. Huh?
That's what did it for you? That's what you're like, yep, fake.
Well, that part is definitely that part. If you really want to get down to the bottom of things, though, some of you guys may remember or may recall Buzz Aldrin was talking to an 8-year-old and told her that she didn't ask an 8-year-old question. But I looked into it, and that question was like probably since 60-something. It's an old question. My grandpa didn't believe they went to the moon. My dad and my grandpa got in a fight over it. Lost a bushel of apples, the whole thing, it was ugly. Anyway, all I can tell you is twice my grandpa got into it with my dad over the moon landing, and starting to think that grandpa was right.
Well, that is, that's like the worst thing to bring up at Thanksgiving, right? Just people.
Yeah, it's all right. Grandpa's dead. Grandpa's gone. He's okay. He's been gone. Wow. Checked out. Gone.
Hopefully he died peacefully and not from something bizarre and horrible.
Well, he did until I showed him flat Earth clues, and then that ruined everything.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Not well. That's probably what did him in. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Appreciate that.
Did you hear that, Mark?
Hopefully you got an inheritance, really, I guess, in the end. That's what matters.
Yeah, it didn't go very far.
Say,
Spend it all on...
say, Randy. We were going to, I love the fact that you're coming on and you're talking to us. It's brave of you to get out there and put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Would you mind if you stayed with us while we went through a few headlines?
I'll stay right here, but the thing is, man, I told you not to call me Randy. I told you to call me Todd, but my name's really Randy, but I told you my internet name is Todd. I don't know how hard that is, but whatever. One syllable.
Dude, don't blow his cover, Mark.
It's already blown, man. Okay, now, you know, I don't believe the moon landings were real. I didn't say the Earth was flat. All right, that's it.
But
all right.
I sharp 24-hour sun. I know where this is going.
Okay.
Okay, Todd.
Yeah.
No. It's too late now. Did you want me to call you Todd?
No, my name is Randy, but I was going to tell you my name was Todd. But geez, dude, I mean, 2 syllables, 1 syllable. Now it's like, let's just say both of them properly. Randy.
Sorry, we
Hi,
don't.
Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Dad, yeah, I don't believe the moon landings were real. I know.
Exactly. Oh my God. See, I had to do this for my privacy too. I get it. I'm sorry, Randy. We blew your cover.
That's all right, man. Anonymity means nothing anymore. Nothing. Throw it right out the window. Twice.
Okay.
Dude, my mom went in the live chat and used her real name. I was like, are you kidding me?
Well, she's single?
She is now, yeah.
All right. We'll talk after the show.
Hey, we could be family.
I'm all right with that. Hope she likes the bronze. And I'll make sure that I do better than 3rd place. Yeah. Look out, Mama.
You're
Mama
probably her
Furious.
type.
That's what I'm looking for right now.
You could be her type. I don't know anymore.
Now, after I tell her the moon landings were fake.
Yeah. She's got to get on board with that. Let's help her.
Yeah. All right. I got settled down. I drank 2 C4s right before this started.
Somebody was ready.
2 of them.
2.
I'm all right. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to get through headlines and feel free, Randy, to comment on any.
Maybe Todd should do the headlines.
No,
No, it's all right. You can call me Randy, sweetheart. Cat's out of the bag, and I just gave you another cat. So there you go.
Got 4 now, I guess.
Yeah, baby. If you need me to watch after when you go on vacation, call Randy.
All right.
Really?
Call me anything you'd like, except collect.
Really? You think you could be trusted with household pets?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We get along great.
All right. Randy can't.
As long as they don't leave me a mess, we're good.
Randy can't read headlines because he won't be able to see the text. I don't know what you're doing on your side with your camera, but that's okay. We'll get it. It's fixing on its own, by the way. I'm not resizing it. It'll work. Huh?
I don't know what's going on. I think it's the C4, man.
What? I'm so naive. What's C4?
I wondered too. It sounds like an explosive.
It goes kaboom. Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not C2. 2. How many fingers?
I had 3 of them.
Patricia thought the same thing I did, which was it's like he can only hold up 2 fingers. And all the jokes are going to be about 2, and it's not.
No, that's true.
Okay.
Well, you probably lost one in a tragic hunting accident or something.
Or a farm thresher.
That's one.
Now, this is a family show sometimes.
Well, I'm missing a finger. I've only got 3 fingers and a thumb, so if I blame the manufacturer on that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So the
right,
first
headlines.
headline, he can't read it because he can't see the text that
Oh.
small on the screen, but that's okay. Then
I can read, but not right now.
okay. I'm gonna try not to cut you off. I'm sorry, Patricia. Indeed.
That's all right.
Right.
I'm all right. I'm with
Okay.
you. So far, so good, Mark.
All
Carry
right.
on.
So the first headline is from Russia Today, which is the moon is in danger. Space tourism threatens the symbols of human achievement left on the lunar surface. The World Monuments Fund has warned, saying that the risk posed by commercial space travel to the landing sites of the first lunar missions. Every 2 years, the fund publishes a list of 25 sites that could be in jeopardy, and I think they're getting way ahead of themselves. There's a picture of the foot on the moon, the footprints and the ash, and
Wow.
and there's a
What a way to, I mean, obviously there will be no space tourism, but to just go out and say that space tourism could endanger these sites which don't even exist, just putting it in people's heads. We are a spacefaring race. We went to the moon. I mean, it never ends.
Yeah, absolutely. They've gotten way ahead of themselves, which is there is no such thing as space tourism. It's never happened. We've supposedly, the Americans supposedly went to the moon in 1969. No one has even attempted to go back since 1969. And yet they keep publishing the same photos. It's like the shot you're seeing right there on screen. That shot has been used over and over. That shot's 50 years old. And are you okay? That's sorry. That's my fault. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think Randy's trying to get a closer look. I love how close he is.
God.
Can
you see that
I
okay?
was trying to figure out what's going on, man. I was like, am I moving or is that thing moving? I felt like, when you're sitting at a stoplight, man, and you're stopped.
Yeah.
But then the person next to you starts rolling, you hit your brakes and you already got your brakes, man. Yeah. That's what just happened.
That's an unsettling feeling.
Happens all the time.
I thought you were getting very close to see if you could see on the surface of the quote unquote moon if there was a Coke bottle there.
I was looking for a gerbil.
Yeah, or that.
And by the way, again, you see the shot on screen. No stars ever. There's never stars in space. Doesn't matter if it's now or if it's Artemis or whatever. There's no stars. Period. So anyway, I thought that was very interesting. That Russia, and again, that's the Russian newspaper. Russia's throwing out this propaganda. Whatever. Next one.
Everyone throws out the propaganda. From every country, all the countries lie, even if we are fighting them, even if we're sworn enemies. At the top, at an area which no normal person can see, they're all in on it together. People have a hard time with that, but it's true.
This one, we're sticking with space.
It's crazy.
Fireflies. This is from space.com, so you absolutely positively know it's true. Fireflies, aerospace, blue ghost. Lunar lander snaps its first photos of the moon, even though all the thumbnails make it look like it's already on the moon. Here's the shot. You guys can probably see it right there. See that little white dot? My cursor's kind of running over. That little white dot? That's supposedly the moon in the background from Earth orbit. So it's going to be hanging around Earth orbit for several weeks and then slingshotting towards the moon. And there's another shot of it. Let me get right there. There's the shot of the moon by Blue Ghost. Wow, that can't be faked at all. See, there's a little dot. There's no stars. There's no perspective. There's no nothing. It's absolutely totally ridiculous. So again,
Yeah, and confirm me, I can't see it, but I'll take your word for it.
you can't see that on screen. Can't see a little.
Man, I can now. You moved
Okay,
it.
yeah, there it is. Yeah, that little white dot.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Randy? Does that look real to you?
No, but I got. Did you say that? What? Who did the article?
That was space.com.
Oh, who was the first article?
The first article was Russia Today.
Oh, I thought you said Russian vids, and I thought we were all going to get Dane.
No, not Dane Bramage. No. No, the first one was Russia Today, not that actual Russian site. I check up on what they're doing. My favorite.
You're talking about RT.
Yes, RT.com. If you guys want to look up, you want to know what people think of America, go to RT.com. That is the
Remember when it was banned for a
Yes,
while?
I do.
Yeah, during the start of the fake Ukraine thing, or
yeah,
whatever
the thing that's happening in
the heck
Ukraine.
that is.
Yeah. Again,
I heard it's because they had a thing, like some type of thing against the Bee Gees, and then they figured out, oh crap, man, the Bee Gees are from England. And they said, all right, turn it back on. Kind of like TikTok for 2 hours while they switched the algorithm.
I mean,
Exactly.
there was ulterior motives to that TikTok thing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm always curious to see what the Russians think. You know, the Russians being the remnants of the Soviet Union, which went down in the early '90s, and
Tartaria.
and Tartaria. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if
Oh, you know
They
about
built
Tartaria?
St. Louis.
The what?
way. They built St. Louis.
The Tartarians.
Oh, this is good. Randy, you know about Tartaria? So you've come a long way.
Well, yeah, that's why I grew my beard out in case they show up. I'm like, I'm gonna blend right in if they take over again, man.
True.
Yeah. Why would get on that, curious?
Hey, I'm trying. But were they gingers? Would I even fit in?
Well, I know the big giants that were in the caves that the Indians smoked out and killed. They were big redheads, but they had 2 rows of teeth, and I only have any. So I got some, but anyway.
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's a whole other show. That's a strange world topic for another day.
Scary.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
all right.
I'm sorry I hit timeout.
No, you're good. You're absolutely fine.
Okay.
This one is.
Well, I know you told me don't talk too much, or I might tick people off and ruin everything. So I'm just trying to. I shouldn't have drank the Red Bulls. I mean C4. Shit, I had Red Bulls too, and I said a bad word. Stupid.
By the way,
Yeah, don't forget, this is a family show. It's okay.
By the way,
but, you know.
chat room, please let us know. We're thinking about letting Randy stay with us for phone calls, and he'll answer your questions when you call in to the number 848-222-2480. Chat room, let us know if you'd like to speak with Randy. And by the way,
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
not AI. He is a real individual. And I happen to know on good authority that behind the scenes, there is a truther in there. Yes, Randy? I'm sorry, what?
AI doesn't have to do that.
Oh, right.
I'm all ears. Call in.
Okay.
Well, you know, AI does create images with weird numbers of fingers, so you might be AI.
Well, good luck with that one. I ain't got $300 to buy those 2 vowels. We're good.
This one I think is from Fox News, if I'm not mistaken. And this one I'm going to call absolute crap on, which is newly discovered asteroid turns out to be Tesla Roadster launched into space. SpaceX launched the Tesla Roadster on the maiden flight of the spacecraft's company's huge Falcon Heavy rocket in 2018. And again, that was quite a while ago. That was 7 years ago now, going on 7 years. And
that's the one that had to be real because it looks so fake.
It's real because it looks so fake. Absolutely. And I remember that people had sent me links to it, in screenshots. I was going, that can't actually be real. And they swore it was. But here's the thing that got me. When they turned off the camera, it says, we're sending this thing to Mars. So this thing supposedly been on its way to Mars for the last 6 going on 7 years. What's it doing here now? What I'm sorry, did you think we forgot about that? So if it was on its way to Mars, why is it now a near Earth asteroid that's coming by?
I think the mannequin's hand slipped off the it does happen to puppets. Your hand slips off the steering wheel and hits the home button.
That could have been it. It's very possible. It blows my mind.
Well,
sorry, go ahead.
They always do something for holidays when it comes to asteroids. So maybe since the Tesla is red, this will substitute for the, heart-shaped Valentine's Day asteroid.
There you go. And that's a good one, Patricia. And as Peanut was mentioning earlier, he's going, where are the photographs of it? All you said was the asteroid is probably the Tesla Roadster, or in this case, they're sure it's the Tesla Roadster. And it's like, okay, take a shot of it. You obviously know the shape well enough to identify it. So where is it? What the hell?
And with the micrometeors and with all of the other aspects of space being very hot and very cold, I'm sure it's in pristine shape. and it looks exactly like it came off the showroom floor from the day they first put it in.
There's the iconic shot of it from 2018, which was sent to me. It's like, wow, you could not ask for more of a poster shot. And a couple things. First off, Patricia would.
No, you could. Donald Trump with the fight.
There's that. Which
equally is unlikely.
Not only did they use the wrong car for it, they didn't use the flagship, they used a Roadster. Not only did the mannequin inside have no logos on him, not only that, but sorry, no, you're good. Oh, we're doing yes, Randy.
No, I'm doing fine.
Oh, okay.
Actually, this is the end of the breakfast.
Oh,
show.
okay. It's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's no logo.
Dude, I can't believe I fell for this picture when it came out. I'm like, oh, you idiot, Stimpy, you idiot.
Stimpy.
Because looking at it now, I'm just like, oh,
yeah, there's
it's so
no
bad.
logos on the mannequin. There's no logos on the car. The car's in pristine shape. All the windshields are nothing spiderweb. The tires didn't explode.
Tires are fine.
None of the
Yeah, wouldn't things be melting off and all sorts
or frozen
mayhem?
off between the heat and the cold? If you believe it, this thing would have been a shambles almost immediately. And
Elon said there was no modifications made to it.
That was just a car taken from his garage.
I got okay. I do have a question.
Yes, Randy.
Is it possible that it did make it to Mars and it went around and shot back around the way they said they did the moon thing?
I doubt it. I
No.
doubt it because they never mentioned it as far as I know. Hang on, let me look through here really fast. Roadster was expected to go into elliptical orbit around the sun, going a little beyond Mars and back towards Earth, but it apparently, here we go. The trajectory changed. It exceeded the orbit of Mars, kept going to the asteroid belt. Wait a minute, why is it here? When the Roadster was mistaken for an asteroid earlier, it was less than 150,000 miles from Earth, which is closer than the moon's orbit. According to Astronomy Magazine, I mean the astronomers went to monitor when it gets close to... What a bunch of crap. Absolute garbage. You just make it...
It did hit the home button. It hit the home button. I'm sticking to that one.
That's just awful.
It's so embarrassing, and the fact that people believe it is also embarrassing for all of us. It's a sad state of affairs. Whatever.
Yeah, peanut...
What about the batteries, the lithium batteries? I mean, shouldn't they have caught on fire?
Yes. Everything. Yeah, exactly. Lithium batteries that can't even stand in a puddle of water without bursting.
What about the 5-year-old African kids that died getting the lithium out of the ground for those batteries? How come nobody ever talks about that, Elon?
True.
Huh?
Maybe since everyone kind of almost forgot about the Jeffrey Epstein case, whether or not any of that even really happened. But, no one ever saw him after arrest. They said he was in jail. They say he killed himself. There was no pictures, nothing like that. Maybe he's actually, inside the Tesla. Maybe that's his body.
I don't know. I know I saw a drone shot of his island not long after they said he was dead, and there was a guy that looked just like him talking to a worker that was in a golf cart.
How weird is that?
Where'd you hear that?
I saw the video myself. You can probably find it. They didn't scrub it down like a dirty boxer after a bad fight,
Where do you get these sources? This is amazing.
I use these on my little device. My thumbs are fast, bud.
So
fast thumbs keep you from being dumb.
We have a couple non-space stories. I want to mention this one. This one's from DJ's neck of the woods. Real estate star gives grim prediction for the future of LA as he reveals why homeowners will never return after fires. And what he was basically saying is there's a whole bunch of people that are not going to, they're underinsured, meaning they're just going to take the insurance money, sell the dirt, and leave. Because it's not worth it to go through the construction process. Plus, there's entire neighborhoods that have to be rebuilt. And it's like, I don't want to live in a neighborhood that's constantly under construction for the next 3 to 5 years.
And that's probably the master plan behind it all.
Yeah, you got to wonder. Because, again, and real estate people know. In this case, I don't know if they got a picture of this guy. I saw him on television a couple times. Yeah, this guy. he was pretty upfront about it. He's going, at least half the calls I'm getting, people are just going to sell the dirt, period. And why wouldn't you? Take the insurance money, on top of it, right? So you take the insurance money and then you sell the land, and you're like, yeah, I should be able to come out okay, and then move somewhere else, maybe in L.A.
Hey, I got a question on
Yes.
that one. Did anybody confirm whether or not those houses in Thousand Oaks, the random houses in the middle of the neighborhoods that went to white ash with the shrubs still up? Anybody confirm those actually burned just like the ones in Pacific Palisades?
No, I didn't confirm any of that.
Should ask the chat. We'll see if somebody calls in and has information.
Yeah,
on that, let us know. Randy, got a question.
Somebody look up the houses on Thousand Oaks. There was like random houses in a neighborhood that went up just like that, and the ash was everywhere. And it was like looking at a smile at one of my family reunions. You know, it was like missed a couple houses here and there. Like teeth.
Like teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a couple clown worlds, and
Randy's missing a few teeth.
I am.
But not a few brain cells.
Coming through.
Got some good molars.
I got them.
Okay.
Hockey.
More on the veggie diet.
I think Randy's old enough to remember this, and Patricia's probably not old enough to remember this. But they finally, you guys, we probably could have covered this a week ago, but I wanted to make sure nobody missed it. And that was the FDA is finally going to ban red dye number 3 in food and I've been hearing this. Patricia, you and I are...
Oh, yeah. My brother, 4 years younger than me, was kind of hyperactive as a young boy. And my mother took him to the doctor and said it was probably due to the candy he was eating, which had red dye number 2 in it. So my mother wouldn't let him eat anything with red dye number 2. I mean, he was in, elementary school at the time and, was quite upset about that. He loved red Twizzlers. But it didn't change. His hyperactivity was just, a phase that he was growing through. And they said they were going to ban it then.
Yeah, this
did.
DJ is definitely not old enough to remember. They've been talking about this for a long time.
If it were that toxic, an entire group of people born in the 60s,
it'd be gone.
60s and 70s. Yeah. I mean, we're all still. We're
and
here.
And because it's everywhere, it's such a popular color, and it's in everything from foods and beverages, milkshakes, candy, cereals, actual cherries, fruit cocktails, strawberry flavored milkshakes. They're giving they're giving the manufacturers until January of 2027 to phase that out. It's like, okay, so no rush. It's only been 40, 50 years.
Isn't that dye made from dead bugs?
No, that's carmine, Carmine. Crushed beetles. Yeah, it's usually usually in makeup products and some hair coloring products.
Yeah, I was thinking of that beetle
got some
too.
funky stuff going on under a microscope.
Maybe. Anyway, so they've been debating this since 1975. So
that candy looks delicious, though. I'd like to have some. Cinnamon. It looks
not
cinnamony.
A color found.
You remember hot tamales?
Oh my gosh, I love those. But
yeah, I wasn't allowed to eat those when I was a kid.
Yeah.
No, maybe that's what it was the dye, not the cinnamon. I thought it was the cinnamon made me climb trees that fast.
But apparently, peanut relies on red dye number 3 for flavor. So he said the cereal probably never tastes good again. But again, he's also endorsed.
He's got peanuts in his cereal.
What?
Wait, I used to love the red Starburst.
Yeah,
those were good.
Red Starburst.
Is that the same
guy? I'm sure
Starburst?
it's in Starburst. I'm sure it's.
Hot tamales are good, and they're vegan.
Candy that's banned in Scandinavia, especially Norway. They don't let them have the dyes and everything that are in it. They're like, nah, you can keep that over there. And of course, Americans are like, okay, more for us. Here, let's give that to our 4th grader right after he eats a peanut butter and jelly sandwich made with 18,000 grams of sugar in it.
Yeah. And it's
Watch
you know,
down with some Skittles and a Mountain Dew. Woo! Here we
Oh,
go. We're working our
dude,
way up to the Olympics.
dude, I was the early drug dealer of my school in that I ran the student store, and I can tell you firsthand when kids were given lunch money instead of like lunch tickets or lunch passes, they blew it. They waited in lines for us to roll up that steel door, and they're like, "What do you got?" And be like, "Give me 4 rolls."
What do you got today?
Yeah, give me 4 rolls of Sprees, and it's like,
oh my gosh, I loved Spree back in
yeah,
high
but
school.
but for
That's
lunch,
true.
that's all you have is like an entire roll and a half for lunch.
That is all I had for lunch. I love the purple ones.
Remember the giant sweet tarts that came in a
Oh,
4-pack?
love those things.
Yes.
Ooh, those
Love
are good.
giant sweet tarts.
Love them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Crack them,
me too.
as it
Yeah.
says on the label.
I had
As you can see.
a personal stash of just those. They were awesome.
Love it. And my teeth are all fine. I don't have cavities, and they're great. And I don't have any other issues involving sugar. I ate a lot of sugar when I was young. When it came to candy,
Nice.
that kind of candy. I'm not talking about fine chocolates. I'm talking about that junky junk good.
I got
candy.
you. I got you.
I was
We should
I was
play
more
that
into the
song,
chocolate.
Well,
Mark.
wait.
We should play that
I will
song.
play that song. I will. But let me get.
I want candy.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bow wow wow.
I want candy.
Yeah, that song haunts me because there were some summer girls that were on our beach that came up every year, and one year they didn't even know the rest of the lyrics. All they knew was the freaking chorus, and they would just belt that out all the time, and be like, one, I'd never even heard the song yet, and then it ruined it for me when I finally heard it on the radio. The clever, weren't they were a one-hit wonder, weren't they? Did they have any other songs besides that one?
Go Wild in the Jungle was another song they had. Go Wild. Yeah, I think they had another song. Also, there was that song, I Love Sex and Candy, or I Smell Sex and Candy. You know that song?
I do.
Yeah.
Came out in the
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah, that was in the 90s.
Yep. Can't think of the band right now.
Less poppy. It was more like grunge music.
Yeah, I kind of like that song.
Randy, you sent to me in an email that you know quite a bit about music.
Yeah, I do. I do, actually. I
Kind of an
used to play a lot.
big rock and roller back in the day.
A little bit of everything. Believe it or not, I was a big Michael Jackson fan just because the whole moonwalk thing.
Can you give us a moonwalk right here on camera?
I can do the robot, but that's going to cost you. And then, we'll talk about that after the show, of course.
Okay.
All right, I have
afford you,
2
Randy.
more headlines. Okay, real quick.
Laurie says the band for I Smell Sex and Candy is Marcy
Oh, okay.
Playground.
Marcy
Yeah.
Playground.
Playground. That's a good one.
The
If I would have had on a flannel shirt, I would have got that right.
So believe it or not, one of Trump's promises is actually going to come true. This is more one of the easy ones, which is Google Maps will actually change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. It's going to happen in the next week or so.
I thought it was a joke when I first saw people talking about it, and I said I'm down with it as long as it's called Gulf of America
with
like the
America
in red, white, and blue or stars written that
Yeah,
way.
and I know why we're doing it.
Really gonna happen?
It's absolutely gonna happen, and it's gonna happen. You know why? Because we can. That's why. Because America just does things, and we don't ask permission. And it's like, who's gonna challenge us? Mexico? Really? You're gonna fight over this? No, you're not. We're finally gonna do this. The question is, why was it called the Gulf of Mexico to begin with?
I'd just like to apologize to my Mexican friends right now.
Oh, wait, I know why it was called Gulf of Mexico, because the states hadn't expanded out that far, and the body of water, we were sailing around it, so we had to call it something. And so Mexico had the majority of the border at the time. Yeah, makes sense. Doesn't matter.
What about Greenland? What about Canada?
Oh, no,
All
Canada's
those
not. No, Canada's.
Nothing's gonna happen.
No, that whole expansion thing. No.
Hey, I got a question. So, hold on.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. How do you say Mexico in Spanish?
Oh, God. Mexico.
Mexico, right? Mexico. All right.
See.
How do they say x.com in Spanish?
Exe.
E.com.
It's e.com. X is E.
He.
Like H-E?
Yeah, if it's Mexico, it's got to be he.com.
Okay.
Just from now on, for all my Mexican buddies, I'm gonna start saying, "Hey, man, I saw your post on Heat."
Did you spend time on the other side of the border?
Is that like Grindr?
Yeah, man. I go down to Cabo Wabo at least 5 times a year.
Really?
Yeah, hang on. I might even have I got one of them tickets, you know, every time you go in there, you get it stamped. Yeah, I got one of them. Yeah, I go down there sword fishing.
See you at spring break, Cancun.
I do the Sea of Cortez. I do a thing where I have a tendency of getting on a boat and hitting the Sea of Cortez, and then I like to stand firmly on the boat, looking out in front of it, polished to a brilliant luster, and just entering the Pacific as if I own it. You know, there's nothing better than going from the Pacific into the Sea of Cortez and going, adios, and hola, at the same time. You know, it's like, hey, man, I'm a world traveler right through this water that seems to be flat.
I know it does. They said we have freedom here. Once you get to Mexico, it feels a lot more free over there. As soon as you get into Uber, they hand you a beer, cervezas, and you can start partying the second you get off the plane.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, you got to. Man.
Oh,
it's like a
Peanut
requirement.
We're not going to skip the commercial break. We are going to go to commercial break. Sorry, Peanut. We will do it in a second. And Peanut says he says he pronounces it El Mexico.
El Mexico.
El Mexico.
Okay.
All right. So the last story, Clown World. We actually did make it through, believe it or not. You guys didn't know, baseball cards are still a thing for some collectors, and they sent out. This is kind of like a golden ticket, Willy Wonka type thing, where there was an Major League Baseball debut patch card of Paul Skenes, Skenes. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, this the kid that won it, again, kind of like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing, an 11-year-old collector from Southern California. He was the guy that get it, and then he told everybody, and the media found out, and the Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates, I believe. Yes, they want it back. They want to pay him for it. It's like, yeah, it's really, really great, but we want to put this in our big trophy case, so we're willing to offer you some stuff for it. And so they offered this 11-year-old kid. They offered him season tickets for 30 years. They offered him signed jerseys. And there's the pitcher in question right there, Paul Skenes, Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't know why and let's see. For him and his one of his parents, pair of premium Pirates tickets for 3 decades, the opportunity to play a softball game on the field, meet and greet with the pitcher, and he turned it down. And then you remember this gymnast, Olivia Dunn, when a gymnast is hot, well, she's going to make national news. And she does sports commentary now. And she actually chimed in and said, hey, the person that finds this card can sit with me at a Pirates game in my suite. And I'm going, okay, that's fine. But he's 11, and she's not going to mean anything to him. So
oh, no. Oh, 11-year-old boy's going to know exactly
you
what
think? You think an 11-year-old is?
Represents.
Maybe I was just naive back in the day. Maybe it's different now.
Well, I don't know. I like that Van Halen song "Hot for Teacher" when I was in 5th grade. So
there you go.
There you go.
Good one.
All right. Good point. Anyways, bottom line, guys, before we go to break, the kid turned it down. His parents were smart and got a lawyer, and they're going to auction.com or whatever it is. Hang on. They were disappointed. They're going to go to I can't find the site, but it's whatever. It's auction.com. We'll just call it that. And he's going to sell it. And there's a good reason. It's like, wow, he turned down all this stuff. Yeah, because this thing's probably going to go upwards of $900,000 to $1 million. And the kid will be set. So good for you, man. Glad you didn't take the season tickets for 30 years. And that's awesome. All right.
I wonder if he chewed the gum in the pack of cards he bought.
I don't know. I would think that would actually probably be pretty expensive as well.
With that, and it had that red number 3 in it, so he probably acted funny.
So we are going to go to, let me put me back on the screen just for a second, because I was gone for a while. We're going to do our break. We're going to be gone for like 3 minutes. We're going to come back, and we're going to take your phone calls. And
it's a black screen, not you, by the way.
What? Right.
Yeah, right now.
Wow, you have a...
Just
yeah, I was about to say, I think it's a delay on your side.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, it is a
And
delay.
we're back.
Anyway, when we get back, we will take your phone calls, and if you have questions for Randy, Randy the Truther, Randy the Conspiracy Guy, we're gonna have to come up with something for you.
Hey, you just call me Randy, not Todd, since you screwed that.
All right, it's Randy.
Randy the
Randy.
Todd will be back with us.
Hey, we're gonna call it. Hey, how about this? I got it. We'll call it. Hey, Randy.
Hey,
And
Randy.
I'll go one.
Wow, that's good.
I'm gonna go have a C4. That's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
A couple of
C4
them.
too. All right, we're going to break. Don't go anywhere, guys. 3.5. Okay. I'll let you know. Yeah, everything's great. You're good. Nope, you're also on a hot mic, just so you know.
Introducing the Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock App
Yeah.
Meetup Maker.
It's going up.
Never
It's going.
miss another meetup again. You can look up.
You're
meetups
talking
in
over
several
David
different
Weiss's
ways.
commercial.
Sort by date. You can search by location or within a 500-mile radius. To create and list your own meetup, enter the date. Give the meetup a name, a location name, add a photo, enter your contact information, create a group chat name, and then fill out the description with all of the details. Select your background color and hit the Save button to add your meetup to the list. Once the meetup is saved, it will ask you to create a group chat for all of the meetups so people can join the group and start a local chat community. Select Public Group, add your welcome message, and your meetup is now available for all to see. To make sure you don't miss another meetup in your area, you can select your desired radius and whether you want push notifications or email or both. Whenever a new meetup is added in your selected radius, you get notified. The Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock Meetup Maker, bringing people together all around the plane.
Join me, Karen B, every Moon Day at 9:30 a.m. for Coffee Talk on YouTube, Rumble, and Rockfin. You never know what you'll learn about in the coffee shop. Open topic and open phones, y'all. And also for meetups, local meetups. If you want to have your meetup listed on flatearthfestivals.com for free, please email flatearthfestivals@protonmail.com.
Coming back, Randy.
Okay.
Welcome back to Strange World, part 2 of 2. And you know what? Yeah, that was Joe Jackson.
Yeah.
Stepping out from his album.
Randy, that's your cue.
Joe Jackson, Stepping Out, from the title of Joe Jackson's album from when he sung Stepping Out.
Why don't you do what you do when you did what you did to me? Yeah. That was
No, that's not it. It's
Ron Jackson.
The what?
Ron
yeah,
Jackson?
wrong. No, not one of the Jackson 5.
Oh, that was Jermaine.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't really like.
So I get. Wait. Does Randy watch the show? Randy,
you've watched the show before.
Yeah, I watch it all the time, man. I know Stepping Out by Joe Jackson.
Yeah, go ahead, DJ. From his album.
Night and day, everyone. Does anyone watch the show? Does anyone actually watch the show?
Yes, I thought that was your line. I wasn't going to steal your line. I was like, if I would have said Night and Day, everybody thought I was talking about Al B. Sure.
Somebody's already accused Randy of being Peanut between cigarettes.
Nope. Peanut's
smoking Peanut's smoking right now. So, no, that's Peanut over there. I see him on that screen, and Randy's over there. So, but...
Unless Peanut's a ventriloquist who can smoke.
All right. Anyway, I'm Mark Sargent. Up above me is usually Patricia Steere. Oh, there is Patricia Steere.
Sorry, there was a cat accident. A cat accident.
A accident. The
knocked something off the counter, water everywhere. Flowers in a vase. And...
Fire.
Could it have been a catastrophe?
Oh, that's so much better than a cat accident.
Peanut's going to take credit for that one. He typed that in. Anyway, perfect Patricia, delightful DJ, and off camera, looking for a cigarette that he just dropped, would be Randy.
Yeah, we're okay. Ready to fire. I'm not Peanut.
God.
Not me. I am not Peanut.
Okay. All right.
But I am nuts. I am nuts, and the squirrels were looking for me.
You should probably cut back, man.
Sorry. I got to quit those things.
Yeah.
All right. Were you ready for phone calls, Randy? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Time for Ask Randy. Is that what it is? Or no, Hey Randy.
Hey Randy.
Hey Randy.
Hey Randy.
That's a
Randy.
good name for a segment. Hey Randy.
Yeah, hey Randy. That's easy to remember.
Yes, it is.
Hey, but I kind of like Ask Randy too. It's like Ask Dr. Laura back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
she took all the ass.
But Hey Randy would sound pretty natural because when anyone runs into Randy on the street, hey Randy, be like, hey man.
Hey Randy. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
All right, you heard it. You heard
Let's
it here.
do it. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
Okay. I gotta find the phone board. Give me a second. Okay.
We haven't taken phone calls since we sadly lost Zulu, the show after that.
That's true. We have not.
Shout out to Zulu.
Am I dialing up or what's going on here?
We're good. We're good. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you can the call board. No one can see it but us. We're gonna pick up. By the way, the phone number to call in is 848-222-2480. That's 848-222-2480. Please remember when you call in, if you're listening on the app, to mute the app, to mute the show. Otherwise, it's going to loop like it did with every radio show going back to the history of radio. We're going to pick up 707 first and see what happens. Ready? 707 out of Eureka, California, possibly. 707, are you there?
That sounds.
I'm here. Can you hear me all right?
How are you?
Great. Good. Hi, Mark. Hi, Patricia. Hi, DJ. You've been a wonderful addition to the show. And hi, Rick. Hey, Randy. Anyway, I want to put my 2 cents in about the elephant in the living room on what's been going on since TFE. And how distraught I've been with the amount of infighting and tit for tat, neener disturbance that is going on with those of us that consider Flat Earth always to this point to be somewhat of a family.
Okay.
To me, I think that that there's been, I'm happy. I want to share something that I saw Steve Falconer post today on Space Busters, a conversation with one Nicole Murphy, and a lot of really good information about the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. So I want to encourage everybody. It really doesn't come on until they address the 24-hour sun at about the 1 hour and 45-minute mark. However, there is logical explanations, and when I've seen, I really appreciated Marty Leeds' take on things with his first video that he put out. I was shocked as hell to see what occurred with David and Marty this week, with David Weiss and his allegations, and I know he'll be spending time with Steve Falconer in Anarchapulco, and so I do see things coming to a turn where it's not so combative. I think everybody needs to see this, from Jaron to Marty and David and all of you guys, especially Nachiketa and Zetetic Warrior. There's so much tension that has evolved that we all need to escalate to a better place. I've really identified with how frustrated Karen has been on Coffee Talk, and I appreciate her take on that. And, I guess at the get-together, the meetup at Bolton's over the weekend, nobody was doing any of this bickering about the 24-hour sun. So that information is out there for us to find. I think that it could certainly be explained in Joe Hanvey's model, and I just want to say that we all need to turn a corner, and I think that this has really lent us to suffer a psyop. I really feel that Duffy knew that there was this sweet spot where there is a 24-hour sun. I don't, there's things that are very explainable in the information that I'm trying to share, and so I know we'll all see it. And I know that we're going to all come to terms. I mean, it's so apparent that we're all confused and not sure what to think. And I think that there's some clarity to discover, and an opportunity for us to, we've taken on water, grab a bucket, start to bail. Let's get together as a family. I'd like to see David and Jaron start up the Baby Truther show again. And David, call Jaron. And David, call Karen. And, come on, you guys, let's not let this disband us into different directions. Let's get some more credibility. We have the rest of it. We just have this one thing that's being held against us that is explainable. So that's it. I'll stop my rant, and I appreciate the forum to do it.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And also, once again, Steve Falconer, I know he's got a channel. Where were we able to find this video?
Oh, wait. Sorry, I muted him. Give me a second.
Oh.
You're back. Did you hear that question from Patricia?
Yes, I did. It's on Spacebusters. It's
okay, it's
Falconer.
on Spacebusters. Okay, good. You mentioned another woman that was with him, and I'm wondering if thinking it was on his
Murphy,
channel.
And
okay, good.
And you can pick it up at about the 145 mark.
Okay,
but that's where it goes into the 24-hour
Wonderful.
sun. So thanks, you guys. I want to be proud of being a flat earther. I've been embarrassed by the way that everybody's acting. It's stupid.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no, good message. Good message. Randy, what did you think of that?
Well thought out. Well thought out.
Yeah, again,
True. Very good.
Of course, we've been addressing this for some weeks now, and the community is going to be fine. When all things are said and done. Yes, was it unpleasant? Yeah, it wasn't pleasant. But at the same time, I don't see Will Duffy doing the talk shows, which David thought he was going to do for a while. Jaron is still in a rough spot, and I don't blame him. He got hit pretty hard from his own people, and I had people emailing me today and saying, why are you defending him? I go, because he hasn't attacked the content creators really directly. If he ever gets to that point, if he actually does officially flip, yeah, we'll address it. But until then...
Well, he does believe it's geocentric.
Sure.
It's a globe that's not spinning. And we're enclosed in some way, like a, quote, prison planet, unquote. Right. That's where he is. Like the movie The Principal.
How does it turn into a globe if it's been measured flat for so long?
I don't know, but this is what he said. And, I've spoke with him via text and, quite a bit, in fact, and got a feel for where he is. And I haven't decided to end our friendship, although we don't have a deep friendship. We just have a long time friendship. People that date back to the, Renaissance or the resurgence of Flat Earth in 2015. Have this connection with each other, conferences and everything, all that stuff. We kind of came up in this together. So we are kind of like a dysfunctional family. But he has a right to believe what he wants. And I'm not sure why he went this way. It doesn't make any sense. But, I feel he has the right to say whatever he wants. You might want to say he's a flat earth traitor. But then again, if we have to say everyone's got to stay flat, that means we're in a cult.
Right.
So if people want to go, then, wish them well.
Right.
Well, exactly. Everyone's on their journey,
Mhm.
right, Randy?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The way I look at it, man, I got to be honest. The thing that gets me about flat Earth is actually flat water. Flat water. That's what gets me. And I brought him up earlier, Jay Tolan. That guy's got some infrared information out there that's hot. I mean, hot.
So when you go to a restaurant and they ask
We
you if
see
you want
further than
sparkling-
we should, and I'm just saying, man, I know a bunch of contractors that build houses, right? A lot of contractors build houses, and not one of them ever looks at the chandeliers to figure out if the floor's level. Not one. So why are you looking up at the lights to figure out if the house is level? Come on, y'all. Hello. Anyway,
Hello.
going
Hey,
back
Randy.
to my southern roots now. I gotta shut up.
And Rebecca Ford in the chat says, it's flat earth, not flat sun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, we're Jessica.
silly
What's
funny
up?
Yeah, we again. Honestly, it was great that there were enough things in the news that were distracting after Antarctica, so I'm not worried in the slightest. I don't even actually. I know there's some people. It's like, oh yeah, we should go down there. More people thinking about Antarctica. It's like, why would you go down there? You've got all the footage to let you know it's a terrible place. I don't know anything redeeming about that trip at all, other than you can check it off your box and say, oh, I went to Antarctica, when 99% of people don't. But
Take chapstick.
yeah, it's awful. It's freaking terrible.
I mean, it's beautiful in its own way, but it's super foreboding in my opinion. And I wouldn't go on a free trip at all, ever, because I don't like the cold and I don't like any sort of suffering or any sort of non-glamorous inconvenience.
Non-glamorous inconvenience.
I don't like suffering.
So
Yeah.
Patricia would have problems with like a 2-star hotel. That's about.
Yeah, I kind of do, actually.
I would have gone if they would have asked, but I'm kind of glad that I'm too new in this flat earth family to have gone. It would have just been like, oh, for sure he's a shill. So I'm really happy to dodge that, but I feel so bad for the people that went. Like they reported what they saw, and that caller was right. We shouldn't be attacking them and jumping on it's fake and all the da-da-da. Like, there still is time for data to come out. We can always go back. What's happening in the sky doesn't predict the floor. What's going on the floor doesn't predict the sky. So, it's not the end of flat earth, but hey, people are on their journey, and people should be able to come and go and speak their mind. But yeah, I get why people are so skeptical.
Right.
And it's been fun for us to have people like Stephen Alonzo and Joe Hanby, and just getting more intel to kind of talk about what could be. Maybe this place works like a kaleidoscope and it's really cool. We can't fully understand it. That's kind of fine with me, but I know not everyone loves that answer.
Right. Well, I'm good with the answer that we just don't know.
Sorry.
So go ahead.
Sorry, I'm talking.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Ladies first.
I just mean I'm good with the answer that I've always been with since I started in 2015, which is there are some things we will never know, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Winsett went because I heard he's got a phobia of penguins.
Well, there weren't any
That's my
penguins.
favorite animal.
That's why he went.
So somebody eradicated them, huh?
Well, no. Okay, next call is going to be from 215, possibly out of Philadelphia. 215, can you hear us?
Hey, Mark.
Hey. Hi.
Hello? Oh,
Hello?
good. I got you. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, all right. How familiar are you with Will Duffy's financial company?
Not very, although I've received some emails recently.
Me too.
Me too.
I think they're going
but
around.
go ahead. Go ahead. We'll give you a
Yes,
couple minutes.
yes.
What do you got?
Okay. All right. So, well, I've been digging and I've been finding things. So I don't know if you got any tabs open or not, but I want your listeners, I want everyone to follow here. Go to wdwealth.com.
WD Wealth.
I've already seen the same stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
All right. So you've been here before, right? This is Will Duffy's site, correct?
Yes.
Like, have you been here before? You've seen this? You've looked into this?
I have only because of an email I got very, very recently from David, which you might be you might be
Okay.
tied to it. But keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. So this is his site. This is the site that he claims he is the prodigy son of. If you scroll down, you can even see like at the bottom, the contact information at the bottom. You can see the address, and like click on the Amazon thing, and that will direct you to his Amazon site, where he's got his books.
Yeah.
Right. One of them's worth like $300. It looks like if you open that up. He's got 3 books, right? I don't know about you. Looks very. I put this together on a, I don't know, at-home book site. Nothing, not big, right? He's not some big publisher that's going on Barnes and Nobles.
But how did
So,
a book
this
cost
is his site.
$300? It's crazy.
Oh, you're asking some good questions, right? Like the middle book with his picture on it goes from like $150 to $300, and it's like out of print or something. It's weird. So this is his site. If you go to the team, you can find he's got Eric Willer. That's like the VP. I've found his brokerage information on the SEC site. He's got a little bit of a past. And Will Duffy definitely has a past. Have you looked into his brokerage information? Will Duffy's broker,
Yes.
his
been
his
several
actual
actions against him.
yeah, he's got
$10,000 and then more, $250,000.
yeah,
judgments against
that's civil, and this is civil stuff. This is his clients that are complaining about him, shystering them basically. But some of those cases against him, like those accusations, they're of breaking federal security laws. That's very serious. That's what they put like Jordan Belfort in jail for. If you watch Wolf of Wall Street. Now this is only civil. He's not going to go. This is just. I don't know, but I don't think a lawyer would be throwing these accusations at him if there wasn't some type of, federal investigation in him somewhere. But that's besides the point. That's just one thing I noticed about him. But yeah, so you see the team, Eric, they got Michael. You can even click on the YouTube, and it gives you a really, really shitty YouTube page. It's only got like 20 subscribers. You click on playlist. They got some playlists of the Michael. Now, is it Michael? Hold on, I'm scrolling with
That's
the two
okay.
of him. Looking, giving some interviews on some like real low end.
I gotcha.
Sites, okay. Weird. All right. So this company, WD Wealth, very clever, is owned by a company called DirectSourceWealth.net. All right. I want you to go to this site, DirectSourceWealth.net/home.
Gotcha. Well, no, I mean,
All right.
so
do you see it, Mark? It's direct.
The plot thickens.
So unfortunately,
Yeah.
again, this is a call-in show, so there's only so much time we can spend on this. Give us a quick summary. William Duffy, before he was doing the pastor work, was doing financial and investment advice,
Financial stuff.
and he was getting, and it was not
Yes,
in a good
yes.
way.
Yes, correct. very, very
Yeah.
shady, very bad stuff.
To where he's there's possible actions against him right now, and then after that, right after that, because this was all the stuff you're mentioning is recent. It's not like it was 10 years ago. I mean, this is not very.
No. He's only been the stuff that he's accused of is like from 2022, right when he took over the church.
Yeah.
Interesting, right? He says he, like,
you're right.
Like,
go ahead.
So you got to go to this site,
directsourcewealth.net.
This is the
can't
site.
do it right now, man. We don't have the time. It is a call-in show.
Okay, all right, man. I got you. Well, your audience needs to do this. They got to go to this site, scroll all the way down, click on the Twitter icon. It takes you to another. It takes you to the Twitter page, X, Direct Source Wealth. Click on the website, directsourcewealth.com. It's a different site, Mark. It's a different site. It is not. He is linking to someone else. Yes, and it's not him. It goes to a different YouTube. It all says Direct Source, but it's not. It's directsource.com. His site is directsourcewealth.net. They're two different sites. They're mimicking another site to look legit, to pass themselves off as legit.
Kind of like Black Lives Matter took people to that blue page.
Exactly. I didn't catch all
no,
that.
No, it's all right. You're good.
I'm so excited.
No, I got you. I got you.
Kind of like how Black Lives Matter donation button took people to vote blue.
There you go. All right, that's weird. Is that on the X page? Is that what you're referring to?
No, I'm referring to BLM.
All right. We're getting off topic a bit. It's all right. So
so what is the? What is he saying is happening?
So let me.
What am I saying is happening?
What did you learn?
They're passing off. Yeah. So what they're doing is they're linking his owning company that owns him to another company that is not related to him. They're mimicking one another.
What does that mean?
All right.
It means he's a.
That means he's not. It's fraud. This is financial stuff, dude. He's going on. He's linking two different sites that are not related. He is passing himself off as something he is not.
Yeah. No, I gotcha. Let me close out.
Well, wait a minute. Doesn't he pass himself off as a pastor that said it's okay to lie?
Yeah, there was that too. What?
I guess Moses got that one wrong when he carried those rocks.
What he's basically saying is that just before Will Duffy got involved with the Flat Earth, he was doing financial stuff, and it was all shady from minute one. And then when he saw that Flat Earth had the potential of turning something of his into a media gold rush, he wanted to be in front of it. And so, I still try to figure out, it wasn't his money. I want to know where the money came from to pay for everybody to go down there. And he was hoping, again, he tried. He tried before he went down there to get the media excited about it. They wouldn't do it. He bought a press release before he got down there. When he came back, the press didn't want to talk to him. All they wanted to do was talk to Jaron. And even then, that didn't help because Jaron wasn't talking to anybody. And so now he is in the middle of, and we talked about this a few weeks ago, where he's in the middle of making a documentary. And he's hoping to sell it. And I don't think he's got the resources or the skills or the connections or anything to pull it off. Patricia knows, behind the curve, that was a 1 in a million thing to happen. I mean, the fact that we did as well as we did with it, and it shouldn't have worked. So anyway, again, Will Duffy, I've questioned his credibility since minute one. Did you just go around the world and back? That's pretty impressive. You actually left.
Bugs Bunnied you.
Yeah, that was good. You went off one screen and came back the other. How'd you pull that off? You gonna do it again? Nice.
I do want to say, though, that I've made this prediction when this whole thing started. When Will Duffy first had the ticket for Jonathan Morandi, which is Candace Owens' producer's friend, that he was not a real flat earther. He was a fake flat earther that is a filmmaker pretending to be a flat earther who wasn't schooled very well on what it takes to be a flat earther. He doesn't have any of the right information. Right. He was asked in an interview, what is it that some of the things that caused you to go flat earth? He said the 3-body problem. Then he said how the planets line up. And then he said there's still no evidence of, there's still something about curvature, and he also called Earth a planet several times. So I think that the film he's going to make is going to be about the whole event, but also his journey from being a flat earther, in quotes, to going to the globe. I think that's going to be
like
a
Logan
premier
Paul,
part.
the sequel.
Sounds like Logan Paul Denver. Yeah. Yeah. Although Logan Paul, I mean, come on. The only one that believed it, that it was going to happen, was Robbie. He was the only one. It's like, oh no, it's going to be a completely legit piece. It's like, wow, really?
Oh, yeah.
And he really believed it. Yeah.
Was that your impression of Robbie?
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to get that Logan Paul guy. Eh?
It's good. It's a pretty good impression.
I think Duffy's going to figure it out, guys. The more that he's not getting the attention that he wants up front, the more he's going to pack in to make sure it gets the attention that he wants when it's
I don't know if he can.
That would be my guess.
I'm waiting for him
Not
to
that I'm
show up
afraid
with
of
a
that.
real black
You
eye.
can't buy your way into it. You can't. Not with a documentary. You actually have to. You've got to give the people what they want. Yes, our producer is saying the caller's waiting. Okay, let's pick up.
Remember, it's called Hey Randy.
Yeah, it's Hey Randy.
Yeah.
So 646.
It's like Hey Siri. You've got to say Hey Randy.
There you go.
To open up your conversation.
Say Hey Randy.
Hey Randy.
Nice.
Hey,
Randy, aren't you on parole?
No.
Answer the question, Randy.
Nope. Not on parole. I am on permission. The wife said I could come out here and play with you guys.
Does she like your hairy crotch?
God.
Oh my.
Okay, that's gross.
All of a sudden, somebody let a rat in.
Nice.
It brought a bunch of dirty cheese.
Going for the low-hanging fruit.
Oh man.
He's trying to ask if the curtains match the drapes.
I love taking. I like when you guys take calls. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. If somebody let Alex Stein in here.
You will stop it right now. You will stop it. Randy, I want to have you on the show, Randy. I want you to tell me stories. I want you to tell me, did you have food in your beard, Randy?
No.
Okay, that was one of my questions. It smells like your armpit in the outhouse. Is that you?
Next caller, please.
All right. No, seriously, you gotta have a legit question, or we gotta move on.
Okay. I got one more legit question for Randy.
Hey, wait.
I get one more.
Yeah, you get 3 tries for
I
a
don't want to hear
quarter.
Randy's answer.
Okay.
3 tries for a
I want to hear
quarter.
Randy's
Here we go.
answer.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Are you answering?
No,
me or
you
am
got to
I
talk.
asking a question?
Go.
Yeah, you get 3 tries for a quarter.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So, tell us about Randy. Tell us about your beard and how it triangulates to a flat triangulation towards the horizon.
All right, you got me. I saved it just for that question. All right. So, what happened is, I grab my razor and I bring it down this way, and then I bring it down this way, and then everybody has to ask questions about the little triangle sign. Kind of like Eric Trump making one at the inauguration.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I
that
saw
was for
that.
me.
Yeah.
That was for me. I'm in the Illuminati, and you got me.
Dead to rights.
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati.
Yep, I got that from Jim Carrey.
It's good. All right. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. So thank you. By the way, Alex. We'll talk soon.
Yes, Dad.
Love you, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
Alex. Alex Stein is
I
great.
know.
It's so nice when he calls in. The
Yeah.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up because I want to try this with you. You sent me a song that you wanted me to play.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, we've all had programming growing up, and I'm still kind of on the fence about flat Earth. I do believe in flat water, but I don't know about all of it. I don't know. Anyway, but we were all talking one night. We went out, and it was a conversation talking about how we all grew up on space stuff. Like, my dad had Lost in Space, and when he was real ill, they had War of the Worlds, and I had Battlestar Galactica on TV and V, the series, and of course, I'll never forget sitting in the movie theater, front row, when the beginning of Star Wars came, and that big spaceship came over. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. And of course, by the end of the movie, even though I was scared to death at the beginning when the big triangle thing came over, by the end of the movie, I wanted to be best friends with Chewbacca. So, let me tell you, they hoodwinked me there, and then they got me with Alf. Now, you can probably understand why I like and I have a fascination with Alf, right? Yeah, my beard's made out of his back. Anyway, so, the long story short is I actually really know how to get through to everybody, and one of the things that got me was Reese's Pieces and E.T. They used all kinds of product placement, and they made you fall in love with an alien that looked like a giant whale appendix. Yeah. So, and somehow we all fell in love with a whale dork. And at that point in time, I think they knew exactly what they were doing. And then they brought in Neil Diamond to really sell it and make all the kids cry that wanted to know E.T. and wish that he would come back. And of course, it's a little tribute song that I did with some friends, karaoke, and just wanted to make sure everybody understands that they hoodwinked us, they got us, but I still love the song and I still sing it karaoke.
Okay, we're gonna play this.
And shape my beard into a triangle for you.
We're gonna play this song and see how it goes. And
should.
Peanut's gonna have to remind me to make sure I don't screw up the audio. So I have to turn on this.
Oh, you can sing along if you want.
Nope, I'm not. I am not singing along.
Okay.
Come back again. I want you to stay next time. 'Cause sometimes the world ain't kind when people get lost like you and me. I just made a friend. What?
Hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay.
A friend is someone you
Maybe it's
need.
Black screen?
Yeah, it's not playing.
Oh, sorry, guys. Hang on 1 second. Where did I screw up? Sorry. All right, let's try that again.
I was going over to karaoke version. I thought I was going to do it live. You'd scare me.
All right. Am I missing? Oh, it's because you know why? You know why, Peanut? Because I don't have music was but no video. Okay. Sorry about that. We're gonna try this one more time. Don't stop. Don't. It's okay, Randy. You don't.
No, it's all right.
No,
I got nervous.
No, okay. We're gonna do this on the fly. You ready, Peanut? So full screen. We're gonna add a video. So what am I doing here? I'm adding a. You can talk, Peanut, if you want. Video. Media source. We're just gonna call it media source, and we're gonna say browse to the local. Hang on 1 second. Hang on, desktop. We're gonna get this. 2 seconds. 1 second.
This is how the vegan sausage is made.
Yep. We're gonna say Randy Heartlight. We're gonna say okay. We're gonna try this again. You ready? Okay.
Tell me what I gotta do.
Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Show it full screen and desktop audio.
Come back again.
And media source. Tell me you're hearing this.
I want you to stay next time.
Chat room.
This is about the video.
There it is.
Okay, can you hear it though?
Sometimes the world ain't kind.
I can hear it.
Well,
When
good.
people get lost
Oh, wow.
like you and me.
Yeah, much better with the visual.
I just made a friend. A friend is someone you need.
Look at you, Randy.
But now that he had to go away, I still feel the words that he might say. Turn on your heart light, let it shine wherever you go.
That big whale dork.
Let it make a happy glow for all the world to see. Turn on your heart light in the middle of a young boy's dream. Don't wake me up too soon. Gonna take a ride across the moon, you and me.
Randy, you're a professional.
He's looking for home.
I can feel the emotion.
'Cause everyone needs a place.
I feel it. E.T. was made for my generation.
And home's the most excellent place of all.
And Reese's Pieces are delicious.
I'll be
Oh, that's
right
my favorite
here
too.
if
See,
you
forget the strawberry, whatever. I want the chocolate. The peanut butter
turn
chocolate.
on your heart light. Let it shine wherever you
I'm
go.
hungry and I feel like I'm on an acid
Let
trip.
it make a happy glow
Welcome
for
to
all
Strange
the
World.
world to see.
This episode is just
Turn on your
shout out
heart
to all the
light
viewers that
in
we're
the
not going to take
middle
ourselves
of
too
a
seriously
young
during this time.
boy's dream. Don't wake
DJ, I don't
me
even
up
think
too
we're live.
soon.
I don't think they can hear us.
Oh, they can hear us.
Oh, only Peanut
Gonna
can.
take a ride across the moon.
I don't know.
I was sad when E.T. had to go home.
That's creepy.
And look a little Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. Before her mouth got all crooked, whatever happened, I don't know.
And home's
She
the
was the
most
cutest little thing.
excellent place.
Yeah, what happened to her mouth? Is that a
of all.
jabberoonie?
I'll be right here if you should call me.
Are we chat? Can
Turn
you hear
on
me?
your
Can you
heart
hear me?
light.
Yes.
Oh,
Let
no,
it
sorry.
shine wherever you go. Let it make a happy glow for all the world to see. Turn on your heart light in the middle of a young boy's dream. Don't wake me up too soon. Gonna take a ride across the moon, you and me.
Mm-hmm. Great idea.
Turn on your heart light now. Turn on your heart light now.
This should have replaced Lowry's song.
Oh, you
Uh-oh.
can hear you.
Them fighting words.
Love you, Lowry. Just for tonight.
Oh no, we still got time for callers. Okay, that's it. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that Neil Diamond. What would you call that? It's not a parody. Yeah, it is parody.
No, it's just karaoke.
Karaoke. But
Yeah,
Randy.
Yeah. Did that at the Wabash Tavern in North Liberty, Indiana.
Nice, nice.
you did, didn't
They
you?
opened it back up. One night only.
That was beautiful, Randy.
Yes.
What a talent you are.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things when you really look at the grand schemes, nobody can be mad at Spielberg for making that because he pulled it off.
I'm sorry. By the way, the chat's going to say echo for a little bit because I had desktop audio on.
Echo.
Sorry, chat. I know, but
Sunday.
it's going to be delayed. So
Come on down to the Monster Truck Show. Sunday.
does anybody? I imagine. Wait a minute. Why am I not seeing it?
Oh yeah, they're freaking out.
Are they freaking out because of the echo? Yeah,
Yeah,
they won't
few
be.
people.
I turned it off. I saw it. Unfortunately, when I
Okay.
switched
Freaking out like an anthill with hydrogen peroxide.
when I switch from full video to this screen, I have to turn off the video feed, and I forgot. So sorry.
See, guys, Mom, this show costs me money. Okay, just remember that. Okay, just
what? I didn't. Yeah, no, it's all right.
But do you guys understand why that song means so much? You know how they use music to do things and make things nostalgic, and then
Yeah.
it pulls on a heartstring on the whole heart light string. You know, and you know, think about that. When Luke Skywalker found out that Darth Vader was his dad, you know, it just is one of those things that messes with the mind of a youngster, and I was one of them.
well, and plus it ingrained space is so cool in your head from that age. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And it makes you want to go there. How many kids wanted to be an astronaut? Crying out loud, I still got my helmet.
You just, by the way, you just ruined it for Peanut. What in the world?
I got my helmet. I still got the helmet from when I was 8 years old. I've wanted to go to space all this time, and that's why I got me a helmet.
Can you put it on? Do you have it here?
Are you looking at your screen?
Oh no, I wasn't. Sorry, I was looking at one of my cats. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know it's very, very confusing, but yeah, this is one of my helmets right here. I'm still thinking about going if I could. Maybe it's in Ann Ireland.
Call you Rocket Randy.
Hey, I like that.
That helmet kind of reminds me of I don't know, like a motorcycle helmet or something.
Oh, I was thinking something else.
No, it kind of looks like a space. It looks like a Space 1999 helmet. All right, hey, we got a couple calls. We
that better?
We can still hang on. Let me look.
Hey.
Yeah, it's got a flip up visor. That's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's handy on the moon.
Yeah.
When you go hippity hop, you don't stop.
Doesn't look very airtight though.
I'm an astronaut. I'm a spacetronaut. Look, I'm floating. Whoa.
Look,
It's
Mom.
real. It's real. Look at me go. Yeah. I'm moonwalking.
Oh God, help us. Okay, there's a couple calls we still got to pick up. Let's grab.
Can't believe anybody actually is still.
Oh yeah.
listening, but okay.
Let's pick up. We're gonna pick up 480 first. 480, you're on. Say hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
No, not you. Not
Hey,
you.
Randy.
Sorry.
Yeah, hey, Rocket Randy.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, not much. I guess I'll just start off with a question for you, Randy. Do you know your Chinese zodiac?
Last year was the dragon. This year's the monkey.
Now, this year's going to be the snake starting tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at the wrong part of the monkey.
But do you know yours? Do you have one, Randy?
Do you know what your what's your do you know what your Chinese zodiac sign is? You ever been in a Chinese restaurant and looked and said, "Oh yeah, I'm the monkey," for example?
Oh, I don't know. My birthday is in July 4th. I was born on the 4th of July.
Oh, no problem. You can keep the year to yourself. All good.
75.
But yeah, it goes off the year.
1975, July.
That is, 1 second. It's a rabbit.
Oh, I'm a rabbit
Wood
too.
rabbit.
A wood rabbit?
Wood
rabbit, yeah.
Wood rabbit.
I'm a water
And
rabbit.
I'm an earth monkey. Peanut is a
I'm
is a
only
metal
bringing it up
dog.
because we do have the Chinese zodiac starting tomorrow, and last year you kind of did your stream doing like that anniversary of the clues on the day that the dragon started.
Yep.
You know. So yeah, here we are finishing off the dragon. And then I just wanted to point out one thing that Randy said. Actually, two things. Randy, when you said the Black Lives Matter thing going to vote blue, It was actually going to Act Blue.
Act Blue. That's
that
right.
was the
That's
name of
right.
the-
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
that correction, because I'm sure the Vote Blue people would be getting right up my, you know what?
Totally. We don't want to offend the Vote Blue people here.
Nah.
And then you mentioned something about Bugs Bunny. Have you seen that Bugs Bunny cartoon with the flat Earth, like that flat Earth Bugs Bunny cartoon? You ever seen that, Randy?
The one with Columbus?
The one with Columbus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you seen that too, Mark? I mean, I imagine everyone here has.
Well, yeah, it's an old one. I mean, it's older than us.
Good.
Yeah, that's a classic one.
Yeah.
Very hard to find,
Yeah.
but
Corey-
it's a good one.
Coriolis, what are you on the Zodiac?
Oh, I'm a water monkey. I'm very vocal about that.
Water monkey.
Oh, those are cute ones. Monkey's a cute one. I'm too embarrassed to say
What
what
did,
mine is.
really? We all already said ours. Why? What?
I'm going to guess
You,
Monkey
you,
Chief.
you don't have to give your day. Just give
Oh.
us the sign.
Are
Any
you
guesses?
the rat, DJ?
I'm a rat. Like,
Yeah, but what kind of rat?
I don't.
Well, I mean, there's a
My dad's
fire
a
rat.
rat.
There's a metal. What year?
84.
He's a wood rat.
84 is wood.
Yeah, 4 and 5 are always wood.
Oh, okay. So you're a
does
wood
that
rat. You have to look it up. You
Like
have
a
to look it
termite?
up. Peanut could post.
Hey, I love my dad, and he was a
Peanut
rat.
could post it here, I suppose.
Okay.
If
I mean, I heard the rats are cunning and adaptable, so.
Right.
They're
He's
very
the one that
smart.
won the race in the Chinese zodiac thing.
But as a kid, you don't
Well,
want to
yeah,
be the
hey,
rat. You don't want
lastly,
to.
I'll just end with. Yeah, you're good.
When you go to the Chinese restaurant and they have all the things on the wheel, and you're like, oh, I could be a dragon, I could be this. Like, I guess it's better than the pig. No offense to the pig.
Yeah, I think there's some offense.
No, exactly, and a little bit of offense to the pig. If I'm ending on anything, I'll just say Will Duffy is a pig, and the enemy is a snake. So his enemy year is about to start tomorrow. Just
All right.
Wow. So maybe we will
exactly.
have him have his comeuppance, whatever that
Maybe.
means.
Interesting.
Yeah, good luck out there, Duffy, in your enemy year.
All right. Cool. Anything else?
No, but just that one thing too. I guess if I'm just double fact checking Randy, he said about the Duffy saying the lying sermon thing. That was kind of clipped up out of him like telling a story.
Right.
It was.
And
It was.
Yeah.
kind of a nothing thing, but
Yeah, it's been taken out of
just
context.
trying to stay truthful over here, you know.
Well,
Right,
that's
right.
good,
Very,
'cause
very
that
true.
would have been bad.
Yeah.
And
Very
I
true.
take
I know,
back
no
what
one
I
Duffy
said.
or Vote blew up you.
All right.
Yeah, totally. But
I'd
thanks
still
for
like to
calling.
know how he
Peace
knew
out,
that there
Randy.
was going to be a blue sky and guarantee that somebody
Yeah,
from
that
the
is weird. That is
FB
totally
side was going
weird.
to flop.
Yeah. He said 2 people were going to
Yeah.
flip. And it's going to be Jonathan Morandi, I'm betting, who already is a Glober to begin with, but pretending to be flat, and of course Jaron. So he knew one for sure.
I believe it was Professor Duffy with the candlestick in the study.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I love that game. Clue was like that was my game.
Yeah. I
All right,
liked it,
Tony.
too.
We'll talk soon. Okay.
Bye, Tony. Thank you.
All right,
See
peace
ya,
out.
Tony.
Okay.
Later.
All right.
Bye,
Let's
buddy.
see if we can squeeze
See you,
one
Tom.
more in. This one's out of possibly Iowa. 319. What's happening?
Hey, Randy.
Hey.
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 Hey, Mark, I wanted to give you a shout out. New Year's night, I had the ABC stream going on the television, and at midnight, they played Frank Sinatra's New York, New York.
Oh, that's nice. Wonderful.
I thought it was kick-ass.
Great stuff.
Zulu.
Yep.
Yeah, DJ, this is Curvature Dope over on TikTok. I know it's a wild jungle over there on TikTok.
What up? Say hi on TikTok so I can follow your page.
Oh, you do. You follow me. I just
Oh,
don't do
good.
a lot of communication on there. I stick to Telegram for that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, see, Mark, I am posting your Fast Earth clues on TikTok.
And I love you for it, man. That is wonderful.
I'm still learning how to do TikTok, so the people are very engaging on TikTok. It's really fun, actually. Lots of comments, lots of shares and reposting.
So
We're up-
TikTok is back and working?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was
just
only. It
down for
wasn't
like
even
a
shut down
day,
for a
so-
day. So
Yeah, it's just so they could do some algorithm stuff, and they're pretending it's something else. I think.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, hey,
Yeah,
thanks for
they're
saying hi.
quite
I'll look for you on there.
Thanks, man.
For sure. I'll give you a shout out. I'll find you on there. And yeah. Randy, have you found any of that curvature yet?
No, no. I actually got to send some shout outs to Shelly Lewis and the gang for showing me even on the salt flats are flat. 30 some miles plus that I think it might be a world record that they actually did show that two places 38 miles apart and the same sea level never changed. And that's quite a conundrum for a big ball, you know what I mean? And of course, checking out a lot of the flat water stuff and the J-toll and infrared stuff, not to mention the high altitude tests that I've seen and the the hijinks of NASA and all that. It's really hard not to understand that they're lying.
Randy, when you lay the smackdown, the flat smackdown, that's when you shine.
Yeah, like a brilliant luster.
Good old flat stack. Can I get one more question?
Sure. What is it?
There's a song by Crow Chief and the Flat Earth Worms.
Chief Crow and the Flat Earth Worms. Yeah.
I'm in a cult.
I'm in a cult.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
I asked Karen about that song the other day, and she told me about his account on YouTube. I went to his account on YouTube, and I wasn't able to find it.
That song is on my channel.
Do you know
I
where
took.
could find
Yeah, we play it on this.
Well,
channel,
we used to.
actually.
It used to be part of Strange World. Some time ago.
Oh, it's been
yeah,
removed?
it's not. Well, because we don't have breaks anymore. We only have one break. It used to be.
yeah,
It used to be one of the break songs. You can find it on my
It's a great
on my
song.
channel if you want, or you can email me and I will. I'll see if I can send it to you. How's that?
That'd be awesome. Email msargent@gmail.com.
Well, yeah. My email's in the description box of every single video. It's msargent, msargent 23 at comcast.net. Just go to my description box. You'll find it. Or you can just Google what is Mark Sargent's email address. You'll find it.
Leader
Yeah,
of Earth.
or you can type
I
in
should
who's
have
the leader of
memorized.
Earth. You'll
I've
find that.
listened to the playlist of the testimonies.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I should have it memorized. I've listened to the playlist of the testimonies that you've had for years.
Well, you don't.
I love that
Awesome.
playlist. I've got it on repeat.
That's wonderful. I don't have. I mean, again, it's not in the comment section. It's in the description box. But I did a mass update, and all the descriptions are always the same, with all the updated info. I dox myself on every single video I make, just to keep the trolls away. Anyway, hey, we're winding down, so gotta let you go. Okay, man.
C4's wearing off.
Yep. Keep Christian,
All right.
everyone. Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Real quick, the Chinese zodiac, the wood rat, is the sign that represents people born in the years that are multiples of 12, such as 84 and 2044. People born in the year of the wood rat are said to be hardworking, determined, talented, diligent, conservative. They are often
ridiculously good.
Yeah, exactly.
looking.
Really ridiculously
really-
good looking. Zoolander is one of them.
That's me, all right? 75.
Let's say they finish what they start and considered to be multi-talented, have a unique perspective on things, peace-loving, rarely arguing with others. They make good leaders at work. They're also self-doubting. They may appear confident, but they're actually self-doubting and worried about failure. Ooh. So there you go.
Damn.
All right.
Well, hey, I'll take
We're kind of wrapping this thing up. You got any last words of wisdom, Randy, before we let you go for tonight?
Yep.
You gonna tell?
You want 'em now?
Yeah,
or-
no, not now is good.
Yep. All right. Well, when somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, you're stupid," you got to tell them, "Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not. Right now, I'm smarter than you are because instead of doing anything like, I don't know, maybe getting upset at you and calling the cops, I'm about to call you an ambulance."
Damn. That's kind of you.
Yep. That usually gets their attention. Other than that, I take a lot of my cues come from Ted Nugent for good reason.
Okay.
Hey, well, my phone is blowing up about who is this Randy guy. So we're so happy that you're here.
And Randy, will you come back again in the future?
Yeah, if my arm don't fall off.
You know, we should get you well, we'll talk about it after the show. All right. All right. Next, who do we got next week, DJ, by the way? Who's on the list? Do you remember?
It's a surprise.
Okay, which means DJ forgot who was on the
So
list.
Randy again?
Randy.
It's going to be me, but I'm probably going to bring a puppy.
Nice. We'll be back next week regardless. Same flat time, same flat channel. And don't forget, we're bearing down on episode 500. And this is, again, that's what?
Hey, can I be on 500?
Well, I you know what? Sure. We'll get you on 500. You know, you'll have to share the stage with an actual rock star, Stephen Carpenter of the Deftones.
Oh, my gosh. I'll probably have to do some karaoke.
Oh, God, no. We'll see.
Maybe he and I can do some karaoke together. Right? We'll work on that. All right, cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
No, okay. Next week we have
Somebody
Kingdom in
call
Context.
Karen, give me a cell number. I'm gonna call him right now.
I can't really give out Stefan's cell phone number. That's private. That's personal.
Oh, Karen can.
Okay, who do we have next week, DJ?
We have the wonderful Kingdom in Context.
Oh, wonderful. All right.
A voice of reason.
Nice.
And
I
a
like
very,
that guy.
Yeah, voice
All
of
right.
reason.
Stay
great.
with us as we end the show. We're going to drum it out tonight. You'll hear Lowry's song in the background if you've got the show playing in the background. Otherwise, you won't hear the music depending on how you're signed in. So,
shout out to David Wise for not calling in and ruining the whole
yeah, I
night.
know, right? Wow, he's probably
Yeah.
too drunk. All right, say good night, Patricia.
Good night.
Say good night, DJ.
Good night, Strange World. Stay curious.
Say good night, Randy.
Good night, y'all.
All right. And nothing's going to change on the screen. We're just going to kick up Lowry's song. And maybe I'll even put the slideshow over my thing. If I can find it.
This is primo grade show material.
This is.
Check you later. Check you later.
Thank you, Randy. We love you.
Don't go anywhere. Oh, all right.
Again? I thought you went at the break.
That C4 does wonders, man. It'll clean you out. Now I know why they call it C4.
Whoa.
Maybe C2 would be a better name.
Yeah, that's true too. Or, yeah. I can't say it's
Family show. It's trying to be the Flat Earth family show.
Flat Earth dysfunctional family show.
Is there audio or what
Okay.
we doing?
We're just sitting here kind of waiting.
There is
for
music
it to happen.
playing.
They can hear it. You're deliberately not hearing the music because you're in with us. We're broadcasting music though. That's Lowry's song in the background.
Which is a great song.
I believe it. I can't hear it, but I believe it. I think I've heard it smelling time.
So there's a slideshow. As long as the slideshow's going, you hear Lowry's song. So you could pretend to dance if you want, or if you want to listen to the song, there you go.
Yeah, guys, that's the budget. I have to pretend
Yeah.
and dance to no
Well, no,
music.
you can.
Don't
DJ
feel
can
like
actually hear the music.
Yeah, but it's like 10 beats off.
Is it 10?
So if I'm ever not in sync or have any rhythm, it's not my fault, guys.
Well, yeah, but that's what they do in the movies. Every dance scene where the couple is talking to each other on the dance floor, there's no music playing. And all the people, if you watch carefully, everybody's dancing to a different rhythm.
Oh, wow.
Kind of like Peanut.
Yeah.
Peanut said it's 20
Yeah, it's 20 seconds
so,
off. So just pretend it's a rock and roll song. There you go.
Yeah, Mom. See, we're not making millions off this.
No. Well, until I get an endorsement again.
We're making millions.
And you know, that's the sad part.
Yeah.
You know, if I get accused, if like, let's say I landed something, right? And in hindsight, Patricia would probably agree with this. If I actually did that McDonald's commercial, I don't know if I would have recovered. Because people would have played that thing forever. And it's like, oh yeah, Mark was part of the freaking system.
Right, but you'd recover fine on a giant stack of cash.
Did you ever tell everybody that you're fifth cousin with Donald Trump?
Really? We're gonna go down that road? Really? You can't say things like that, or people will just run with it. It was kind of like when I told people that Karen was an adult film star for 4 years in like the early 2000s.
Oh, when you told people that I was in Hustler magazine.
I did. I told people that you were in Hustler magazine. It was tasteful, though.
Yeah. Because they think we have to tell them, otherwise it's like walking the karmic line.
Right.
Like, oh my god.
But I felt bad because there were people who were looking up, all these different. I probably encouraged more people to go to adult sites than, because it's like, oh, what if this doesn't look? And thank God, no one looks like Karen.
Karen looked really good in those pictures you used for the Fast period.
I was gonna say the same thing. I love that when she's wearing that green army.
Yeah, that was a cool shot.
But I was there when that picture was taken, standing right off camera.
That was a cool shot.
I'm paid to keep my clothes on, so there you go.
That was in
not
right.
Peanut still has the beta tape.
But I was at a family reunion too, and that's probably not the best place to do that anyway.
Hey, Randy, are you gonna go to Flattoberfest or what?
Oh yeah, why not?
Hey, we're winding down the song, so give me a second. 1 second.
Paige needs to get into her PJs with her cup of cocoa and her.
That's Nico. That's Nico and Paige.
Night, Mark.
That's Karen.
Mike Jack. Jack. You
realize it's the same link every week. It never changes.
And that's Peanut's voice in the background.
I think.
That's the girl from Poltergeist. One of the girls from Poltergeist. Yeah. She has hickeys on her neck, by the way. And then we close out with and that's the show.